I watched every YouTube tutorial on how to kill the Stormwalker, and I tested them to figure out the best method to complete the Act 3 mission closing time. And the first one is the fastest, and most videos will tell you to use this one. It's called the BloodBurner method. And a big disclaimer to this method is that the BloodBurner doesn't always spawn, but if it does and you're able to get it, it is a super easy one-tap kill. This bike pretty much allows you to just get close to the target. If you're on PC, just click left click and the target immediately dies. These are the locations that you can find it in, and I chose to test this in 3 different games, and in the first one right off the bat I found it. Oh my gosh, I found it. I did it. What the hell? And it was just so insanely simple. So as you can see, I literally just find the bike, I run over a couple zombies to charge up the little, I don't know what it's called. And then as you can see, all I have to do is get close to it and click, and boom, it's completely over. The issue is that the other 2 times I tested trying to find this bike, I drove to every location it felt like, but either by the time I got there it was gone, or it must have spawned somewhere else. But it felt like I had searched everywhere. I wasted a ton of time, and overall I think it might not be worth it to try this method, because I tried this before and I wasted a whole hour. So this isn't as reliable, but if you do see the BloodBurner at any point in your game with this mission activated, take it 100%. But a much more reliable method is the Wunderwaffe. So you may not already know this, but before you get into a game, you can actually choose which mission you want to take. And if you're in Act 3 closing time mission, this means you can actually skip to a mission I think is 2 missions ahead, and this mission will give you the Wunderwaffe schematic. So if you mess up, you'll be able to get another one in 2 days. But if you're able to not make any mistakes and lose your weapon, this one is actually pretty reliable. And the Stormcaller is specifically very weak to electric damage, so the Wunderwaffe actually tears through this boss. But for me, someone whose game crashes a lot, I didn't actually choose to go with this method, and this is the method I actually went with, and I'll call it the long distance method, because you can do it with any weapon. It doesn't require you to skip missions, and all you need to do is grab a weapon, pack a punch it to a decent amount, and then you want to find the Stormwalker and you just want to shoot him from a distance. So this method is super reliable. It does take a little bit of time, but usually these Aether Storms spawn around somewhere near an ammo box, so this is perfect for that. You just grab a moderately good weapon, preferably like a $5,000 legendary weapon off of the wall, and the Holger, I think that one's really good for this. I used a Raygun, but it really doesn't matter what you use. You want to pack a punch that to level 1 or level 2. Level 2 would probably make this be a lot quicker. You can just find somewhere where you won't be attacked by zombies. Decoy grenades work perfect for this, and you want to shoot the Stormwalker from a distance. He does suck blood, so he will lifesteal from you if you get too close to him. That's why you can shoot him from outside the storm. You just got to make sure you keep up with his location. If you're shooting him, his health bar shows up, so it becomes a lot easier. The hardest part is just avoiding his little minions, but it's nothing you can't do without some decoy grenades and just moving frequently. And eventually, as you can see, this worked for me. And I'd say this is the most reliable method, but this next method is just out of the box creative. And I'm not sure how fast it is, but it is I think it's 100 times more reliable technically. So this one I want to call the self-revive Raygun method. So I've seen this from one tutorial and it's really funny. You bring in a Raygun, you pack a punch it, you buy some self-revives, and you just run in there. And if you allow yourself to get downed near the Stormwalker, you can just keep shooting him while you're downed, and while that timer is running, you can just keep shooting him with your Raygun. Now the guy who made that video recommended level 2 pack-a-punch or level 3 pack-a-punch. In the video he literally uses level 1 pack-a-punch and does it, and it works. It's so insane. It is out of the box, big brain thinking right here. But yeah, it really is just that simple, because he can't lifesteal from you if you're already down. You just want to make sure you self-revive before you actually die, and then that is all it takes. These methods are really, some of them are more reliable, some of them are more of a gamble, but no matter which one of these you choose, I'm pretty sure that you have it in the bag. The Stormwalker is incredibly difficult, more difficult than any other boss in the game if I'm being honest, but use any of these methods and I'm sure you'll be just fine. If you try any of these out, let me know in the comments how it worked out for you. I'd love to actually hear it. And those are the 4 top ways I've learned how to defeat the Stormwalker. Subscribe if you found this video useful. I want to make a lot more videos like this, and I'll see you in the next one.